heard you call Tom building Mike over.
What up, man? What up?
Now this is what I'm talking about.
Why she always touching me?
Man, that is nasty.
They've been your friends since college.
I feel like Regina could have been the one.
We are getting married next month.
Please just call it off.
Are you catching feelings?
Ain't she the side piece?
You want to talk about the contract over some drinks? All he has are side pieces.
All right, Tyler Perry fans. I can't say bruh fans because the show hasn't debuted yet. That's not going to happen until May 7th on BET+. According to some sources, the runtime is 30 minutes. So this is actually going to be a like 21, 23 minutes show. I could be wrong, but it says 30 minutes. But then again, BET Plus doesn't have commercials. So technically this show could be 30 minutes. We will find out later this week. But in any case, the trailer itself that I showed you is a condensed version. The full thing is like 55 to 60 seconds long. YouTube does not like it if you show more than 30 because of copyright policy. So that's why the trailer you saw was a bit condensed. But overall, if you want to see the whole thing, follow me on Instagram. I posted it there a couple days ago. Link is in my description. So is all my other social media. I suggest you follow me on all those platforms. But looking over the synopsis, Bruh examines the world of dating, career, and friendship in a present-day society for a group of 30-something-year-old college friends. This group of bruhs will unravel the stereotypes of African-American men and manage to maintain their brother-like relationships while finding love and fulfilling careers. I gotta admit, the synopsis sounds pretty damn good. The trailer, I'm intrigued. I really want to see what's going to happen next in the series. Well, excuse me. When I say happen next, I mean how the trailer will be unfolded as the series goes on. Episode 1 is coming to BET Plus May 7th. To my knowledge, we are getting one episode, not 3 like we did with Ruthless, which I'm absolutely fine with. Unfortunately, I did not catch the Instagram speed dating live they did. I think KJ Smith was kind of like the moderator while she talked with all the different the 4 male cast. Barry Brewer. Look, if any of the cast are watching, I apologize if I mess up your names. I'm not really good at the pronunciation despite being communications major in college. Barry Brewer as John Watts, who is the son of Alice Watts, and I believe they run their own restaurant called A&J Sandwiches. Madi Koki as Tom Brooks, the doctor, who actually, I believe, also portrays Ben on Sisters. Who knows Andy, KJ Smith's character. Philip Mullings Jr. as Mike or Michael Alexander, the lawyer, and Monty Washington as Bill Frazier, the architect. Now, the trailer itself kind of gave us a glimpse into the lives of these men, their interactions with women. For Bill, the architect, I believe he's saying Regina is the one that got away because she's getting married next month. You have Mike, the lawyer, who has a side piece, I believe, named Holly, but is also talking to KJ Smith's character. Now, this trailer, look, I was like, man, this is going to be a fun time. I wasn't thinking about dissecting everything. This is a feel-good trailer to get you hyped. But as soon as I saw KJ Smith, I'm like, holy crap. Is that KJ portraying Andy? Or is this a whole new character because of the fact that, well, I'm like, to my knowledge, all I know about Bruh when it was first announced is like it would kind of be its own kind of spin-off or the male equivalent of the Sistas series, which doesn't necessarily mean these shows are connected, but it's just that, hey, the female-driven show is going to be on BET. The male version of this show will be on BET+. I'm cool with that. But as soon as I saw KJ, my brain went into theory mode because remember, I did that 75-minute long timeline video about Ruthless and the Oval, and that almost destroyed me mentally because it makes no sense. But in this show, I'm like, oh wow, this show is just a good time. But as soon as I saw KJ, my brain nearly exploded because wait. Mike is the lawyer, and he tells KJ, and I'm saying KJ because I don't know who the name of the character she's portraying is, unless it really is Andy, because Andy happens to be a lawyer in Sisters. Would you like to talk about the contract over some drinks? Could this be KJ? I mean, could this be Andy? I mean, it would be a harmless nod if it was. I mean, I would like that Easter egg. But then Ben being portrayed by Ben being portrayed by Mahdi, but then being Ben on Sistas is confusing as hell. But no, I'm just playing. It could just be an Easter egg for the fans. It could just be KJ making a cameo. I don't know. But either way, my brain busted when I saw that scene. Okay. So we have Tom, who I don't know the name of the female character he was interacting with at the hospital, but someone who feels like he hasn't gotten over her. I can tell it by the way you're looking at me and by what's going on in your pants. So that's going to be an interesting interaction there. And we have John Watts, who is, I've already mentioned that, tries to flirt with a girl, and as his mother pointed out, boy, you make sandwiches. Nothing like a mother to really tell you the truth when you don't want to hear it. And yeah, that kind of does suck, because I know a friend of mine was like, do you think this one girl that you had feelings for doesn't want you because she doesn't consider what you do a real job? And I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, I'm a YouTuber. So what? It pays the bills. Sheesh. But honestly, like I said, this video really isn't meant to be like a full-on discussion theory. I mean, the trailer looks like the show is going to be a fun time, and as a black man, this actually is a show I'm intrigued to watch. Now, before going any further, I feel like I need to put a disclaimer here. Number one, please like the video, subscribe if you are new, comment your thoughts about what are your favorite parts of the trailer. Hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on new content when I post to the channel. And like I mentioned before, if you want to watch the full trailer, it is on my Instagram, but also follow me on all those social media platforms below. Shout out to the patrons. If you want to join in for content over there I don't post to this channel, make sure you join for at least, $2. Maybe I'll post a trailer there. Huh? Would you like that? I might do that. There you go. And also you can donate to the channel on PayPal or Cash App. And also, Chandra Corelli Young, I hope I said that right. I probably did not. She is legendary to me in terms of the Tyler Perry universe. And again, I've been watching Marvel movies over the past 40 hours, so I'm prone to saying, well, either movies or watching breakdown videos and like theories about the MCU, so I'm prone to use cinematic universe or whatever. But she has been in so many Tyler Perry projects. I'm just reading off a list. Okay, apparently she was on For Better or Worse. I did not know that. She was in Madea Gets a Job, Madea Christmas, Madea's Big Happy Family, I believe the movie and the play, Laugh to Keep from Crying, What's Done in the Dark. She was in Diary of a Mad Black Woman, the movie. She was in Meet the Browns, the play. But I know her best from Madea's Class Reunion. And just to see her in this trailer was amazing. It looks like she's going to bring a different flavor to her roster of characters, and I can't wait to see it. But okay, now this is the part. Oh, motorcycle going through the parking lot. My gosh. But in any case, this is the part of the trailer, video where it's like, I'm not trying to step on toes, but I'm just going to speak my truth of how I feel as a black man watching this trailer. Number one, it feels so good to see a cast of what looks to be strong black men representing our race and our gender. Now, I was actually reading some of the comments when I posted the trailer, and if you could just give me one moment, I'm pulling up Instagram on my iPod, which I still need to put aside $200 to get a new one because I cracked my screen back in February like an idiot when I dropped my remote control on it because I fell asleep while I was posting on Instagram. So yeah, that kind of sucks. So what I'm going to do here, I want to pull up the comments. I might not read them word for word because some of them are kind of jacked up, but there was one comment which I really loved, and it had to do with the representation of seeing strong black men on screen. Actually, it wasn't the trailer. It was actually the picture I posted yesterday, which was kind of like a promotional picture for the show, because it was my way of saying, hey guys, I've been busy outside of YouTube, especially on eBay. But okay. Man, y'all are just pumping out these TV shows left to right, no limitations. I'm 32, so I've seen a lot of black shows get canceled too soon throughout the 90s until now. So it's good to see them rising again. Of course, dramas are more popular than sitcoms now. But then there's one comment that says no more. I'm not going to read it. It's just nah. But let me put it this way. The comment was geared towards, no more homosexual stuff. Now, that obviously led to a debate, which I literally just noticed in the comment section, which I did not notice before. But let me put it this way. Being a heterosexual, and I say that term because, look, I know terms and all this stuff keeps changing. So let me just say, as a straight black man, it is difficult to see us portrayed on television nowadays because we live in the times of the Me Too, Time's Up, the rise of rights for LGBTQ community. But at the, core of it, it's kind of like the advertising of toxic masculinity in terms of how men should and shouldn't act. Trust and believe there are definitely things that shouldn't be done. But at the same time, it's almost like being a straight man is almost like frowned upon by some circles because of what's being promoted. Like, oh yeah, don't flex your muscles, don't flex your toxic masculinity at me. So in a lot of these movements that are going on, it's almost like, heterosexual men are kind of being left in the dust. So to not only see a show that seems to be promoting, as it says, this group of bros will unravel the stereotypes of African-American men and manage to maintain their brother-like relationships while finding love and fulfilling careers is great. So we're looking at an architect, a lawyer, a doctor, and yeah, John Watts, who works with his mom at the I'm assuming the family restaurant. That might seem like wow, that's kind of like a random person to be in a mix of 3 other of his college buddies who seem to be successful. No, that's real. Let me tell you a story. Yesterday, when I went out to run some errands, and when I say yesterday, I mean Friday, May the 1st, I ran some errands and I went to the neighborhood Walmart up the street. I struck up a conversation with the guy, because you're probably familiar with this, going into stores like Walmart. There's typically like one employee or maybe 2 or 3 who are just standing out the front. They have like a device. I think it's to like keep track of how many people go in and out of the store. But basically, it was a white guy, and I think we were around the same age because the conversation just started over my shoes because I was wearing some new shoes. I know I'm probably weird for saying this, but maybe I'm not the only one. And guys, look, like I said, the first part of this video was the trailer breakdown. This part is like full on discussion about stuff. But basically, I'm a kind of person, I will wear a pair of shoes till they wear out. So I actually have like 4 or 5 pairs of shoes in my closet, never worn before. They're sneakers. Remember, I work from home now, so I'm not out and about like I usually am. I have way more socks and ties than I do shoes. But in any case, turns out he worked for Liberty University as well. Like when I did around the same time frame, I was an academic advisor. He worked in IT. So he's like, yeah, man, I probably passed by your cubicle or your floor without even knowing it. I'm like, likewise, man. So then YouTube came up, in terms of, what we do for a living. And he talked about how, yeah, man, it's crazy because, yeah, you have a communications degree and whatnot, then you actually work in like advertising and whatnot because you do your own YouTube stuff and promote it. And I have a degree in like computer technology and whatnot, and yet I'm here working at Walmart. So that's the reality of post-college. Sometimes you go into a field that goes along with your degree, but other times you're not. Maybe something, I don't even want to say something went wrong, but maybe you lost your job, your position was terminated, or you decided to do something else. So now you're just doing what you can to make it. So, I mean, maybe John's character, he graduated college, but remember, it says, oh, they're 30-something-year-old college friends. So maybe John didn't graduate. Maybe he decided to leave college early, or maybe he got a degree in something and then decided that wasn't what he wanted to do. So he decided to go back to his home. Who knows? But either way, I love the fact that despite having an all-black male main cast, all of the characters are doing different things. Even on Sistas, you had Andy, who was the lawyer, Sabrina, who worked at a bank, Danny worked at the airport, and Karen, who I believe was financed by Andy, was able to start her own salon. So I like the fact that you're having strong black characters, male or female, but they're doing, various things to show diversity. So they're not all doing the same thing. And on top of that, it's not only about finding their fulfilling careers, but also trying to find love and show balance in their life. So I really do appreciate that. So I really do hope that with this show, we're actually going to see some strong black men, because that's something that really isn't being promoted in the media nowadays. So with that being said, I just wanted to say that watching this trailer, reading the synopsis, I really do feel a connection with this show, and I hope it doesn't disappoint. I will definitely be watching it. I will be reviewing it, but keep in mind, and I'm blessed to say this, my schedule is going to be full. Tuesdays, If Loving You Is Wrong. Wednesdays, The Oval. Thursdays, Ruthless and Bruh. So don't worry, the channel is still going strong, and it's all because of your support. So all that's to say, I still need to go back and read through some of the comments. So yeah, like the one who talked about no more gay stuff, whatever like that. Yeah, that definitely wasn't the best way to word it. But at the same time, I kind of hope that, you know, not agreeing with the comment, but at the same time hoping that instead of less, you know, homosexual stuff or less female driven stories or characters, I just want to see more strong men being represented in television. We don't really see, especially strong black men. We really don't see that a lot. So shout out to the cast. I love the trailer. Tyler Perry, you've amazed me with Ruthless. Sistas started off good, then it got kind of slow for me, but then you turned it around like at episode 17 and it got very good until the end. The Oval is just a wild ride. So hopefully the back half of the season will be amazing as well. And keep in mind, folks, we still got the House of Pain new season, and we have Assisted Living, which is going to be featuring Brown and Cora. Those shows are coming out later this summer. So Tyler Perry has definitely brought a lot to the table, given opportunities to actors who I may not have seen in other projects or may have seen but not even realized it. So once again, hope the show is great. Like I said before, I think the runtime is 30 minutes. That's what some sources are saying. But as soon as I come across any new things, I will let you know. But check out IMDb, check out Wikipedia. Matter of fact, speaking of IMDb, I do have a few of the episode titles here. I want to say it's 25 episodes. I want to say this season is 25 episodes, but episode 11 is called Double Standard. Episode 12, Dogs in the Snow. Episode 17, Falling into Fate. Episode 18, White Horse. Episode 19, A Fool in Love. Episode 21, The Slow Walk. Episode 22, Better Late Than Never. Episode 23, Nelly. It's getting hot in here, isn't it? Oh, bad joke. Episode 24, Bad Cologne. So I don't know any synopsis. Maybe it's going to be like Ruthless, where unfortunately we will have an awesome episode, but we won't have a sneak peek of next week. Hopefully this show does the opposite. But whatever the case may be, I'm excited for Bruh. Let me know what you feel in the comment section below. Again, I cannot wait to watch episode 1 this upcoming Thursday. But it's going to be hard to tell. Maybe I'll watch this show first because Ruthless is like 42 minutes long. I don't know. I'll decide later. Either way, they'll be available on BET Plus. So, guys, this is the last thing I want to say. And no, unfortunately, I'm not sponsored by anyone. And I have to pay for BET Plus like the rest of you. But I would recommend, if you have not gotten BET Plus yet, you might as well wait until May 7th. That way, you'll get episode 8 of Ruthless. So you can binge the first 8 episodes. And you can get the premiere of Bruh. Every episode of The Oval that has aired so far, I believe the first 12 episodes are up there. I don't know when Sistas will be put on BET Plus. I know it's on BET Now and the On Demand app. However, I don't know why it's not on BET Plus yet, because I thought it was kind of like Netflix, where when a series is over, it'll be available to watch. Because honestly, if Sistas, the whole season, is on BET Plus, I would think that'll make more people get BET Plus. But again, I don't run the business. I'm just a consumer, and these are my thoughts. But all that's to say, you get 7 days free with BET Plus. It's $9.99, I believe. So by the time you're billed for the first $9.99 payment, guess what? That would be May 14th. And by that time, oh, guess what? You're going to get episode 2 of Bruh, and you're going to get episode 9 of Ruthless. And keep in mind, I'm only mentioning the Tyler Perry stuff. There's a lot of other great content on BET Plus, but, you know, I'm really going to just talk Tyler Perry because, well, that's what mainly the channel is about for the most part. So with that being said, can't wait to see what Bill, Mike, Tom, and John will do this season. And with that being said, I look forward to doing my first episode review of the pilot, because Tyler Perry, I think with Ruthless, The Oval, wait, actually, I think Ruthless was, did Ruthless have an episode title that wasn't called Pilot? Let me check. Because I know The Oval and Sistas and Bruh are going to have episode titles that say either Pilot or The Pilot. Yep, it was called Pilot. Ruthless episode 1 was Pilot. So whatever. So with that being said, thanks so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you all in the next video.